Hello, this video shows how to move in a text box, a universal Windows platform app, the position to the last row. And here we have our the example program app. That's my Media Explorer. And as soon as I click there on the folder, then it collects those on the album. It samples the folders, and then it creates a log file here. That's simple: a text line, text line, text line. And as you have seen, it automatically scrolls down to this to the last row, and that's a bit complicated, and I will show you how this works. Let's see something like this. Okay. How does this work? This function shows the text box. I have here this text box which you have seen where the text is in there. It's from a parent file, and it says, okay, give me a text which has to be logged and something like this, and then I get a big block, and this big block, this is this one. It's maybe 10,000 rows or lines, and in this case I have to if you do something like this, then you will always see the first in the text box, the first row, nothing else, and all the other text is down somewhere else in Australia. I don't know where. And what you have to do then is you have to make a small delay. For the delay, this delay gives the system a little bit time to do other functions. It's like the do events in Visual Basic Visual Basic for applications. You have their do events, so all the other stuff may run there, and then you have to calculate the inner hay of that scroll area. Here we have on the SAML file, that's the front block, we have here the text blocks itself. It's called a TBX for text box status, where I log all that stuff, and around this is a scroll viewer. And the scroll viewer has the name scroll viewer status. Yeah, and you don't have to need and the lines inside have the text wrapping set to text, so all lines wrap down. So where are we now? Here. Now here in the debug area. And inside this SAML block, there's always an inner scroll area. You will see this. When you type in scroll, for example, here, then you will see there's an inner block, an inner scroll area, inner scroll viewer, like this one. Scroll viewer. It's the inner block where the stuff scrolls down, and it's shown by the outer scroll viewer. That's how it is. I'm not sure if it's really necessary, but I may only get it to work with this way. So, and now we are back in this code again. What you have to calculate is you have to get the inner area. When you have about 10,000 rows, then the stuff is like there, and then you have the hay 100,000. And to calculate this, I made a small method, which is called here, it's a static method, get hay inner area of this text box. So get hay inner area of this text box. And then it calculates with the visual tree helper. This is something, there's all the stuff inside, which we won't see, but it's it is there. There are text inside there, and then it watches for all elements in this, all SAML elements inside the of this grid there. The grid is stuff in there, and it's like a document, and whenever the stuff will come up that it's a scroll view, then it's the inner scroll view, and of this screen of inner scroll view we need the extended hey, that's this one, yeah, and that we return this to the big position, and then we have in a scroll view, that's the parent scroll view where we said which we have said this one, this is the parent scroll view outside. We say to the scroll view, change view horizontal offset, it's this one, and then the vertical offset, and the zoom factor is one, it keeps the same stuff, it shouldn't zoom like that. So that's the inner area, hey, it's written in double, it is calculated by this function, and here I create a lot of text, and the text is set into this text box or text block, it doesn't matter in this case, and the delay is necessary for redrawing all the stuff. So when I start it again, now system comes up. I see how it's running in there. As soon as I look for an area, then it scrolls down to the last position, and then you may select it or delete it, like this one, and this is a central function. And in this case, I hope I could help you writing your own application and getting in text box or block in there and scroll it up and down. And if you like that, then give me a thumb there.